What is up, VC? How we doing? Adam here from the Freight. I wanted to just come to you guys with a quick little Sunday video. Um, I got a chance to do some listening this morning and just feel like I set the vibes just right. You ever catch one of those days where you got a little time, you throw on a few records in a row, and it just captures the vibe. Um, I think I accomplished that this morning, and I'm going to share with you my playlist for the morning. First, I recently picked this up from the In Groove. Um, Ascensor pour Chafard. That's my beautiful French. This is the 10-inch Miles Davis reissue from Sam Records. You can see it on the Fontana. Sam Records, if you don't know, is a fantastic reissue label that does super high quality, all analog cutting, mastering. And this is from 1958. And this was a soundtrack to a sort of noir French film. And it came out originally as a 10-inch, and Sam Music does really high quality reissues. They reissued this in, I think, like 2021, but maybe just got a repress, and I picked it up from Mike at the In Groove. It's an incredible vibey record. Just exactly what you would sort of picture from a noir movie, except with Miles Davis playing horn, and you can't go wrong with that. So that kicked us off. From there, I picked this up at a local Savers, which is just a sort of thrift shop. I don't know if it's national or not. It probably is. But so this was $1.99. Joe Sample, Caramel. If you don't know Joe Sample is a keys piano player. Really, really beautiful player. And this is that sort of late 70s vibe thing going on. The album named Caramel suits it perfectly. It truly does. You have some amazing soul jazz going on here, and it's not. It's super in the pocket, groovy. I wouldn't call it funky. I would say more soulful. A lot of acoustic piano mixed in with the electric bass and rhythm section, which I think is a really beautiful touch. Makes this pretty unique because a lot of times you hear like the organs or the Rhodes, which there is some of that on here, but a lot of acoustic piano too, which I think is a beautiful touch in with that kind of soul thing going on. It's nice to hear an acoustic piano every now and then, and this is just a fantastic record. And I got this for like $2 or $3, and I think like that's what you can get it for on Discogs too. So if you want a really awesome kind of intro to soul jazz, get your feet in the water like I keep talking about, Joe Sample's another fantastic artist to check out for that, at really accessible prices too for that. And the record sounds amazing too. The records that I have of Joe Sample all sound really great too. So then I got into a little bit more of the rock and roll world. Haven't spun this in a long time. Jackson Browne, Running on Empty. This is really unique. You guys may or may not know the story. This is from a bunch of live recordings on the road that he did. Also, he recorded some backstage. Also, he recorded some from the tour bus. So kind of a hodgepodge of like life on the road, but just fantastic music. You guys know so many of the songs on here. Running on Empty, the Load In. It's a great listen. Great Sunday vibe right here. Mastered by Bernie Grundman sounds really good. Very cool record. Hadn't spun that in a while, so I wanted to do that. Now, this next one, right? I found it's been on my want list for a long time. I just never got around to getting it. I've mentioned John Mayer before on my channel. Love him or hate him, or maybe something in between. I'm not sure. I love John Mayer. I really do. I dig his music. I think maybe not all John Mayer, but this is a fantastic record. Born and Raised. I want to say it was from 2012 or 13 that this came out. Born and Raised is lots of acoustic, vibey songs on here. Produced by Don Was with John Mayer. You can see it's got a really cool Columbia tan label there. That's kind of the vibe of the record there with him on the acoustic guitar. Awesome songs on here like Queen of California. One of my favorites is Walt Grace's Submarine Test, January 1967. Very whimsical song. about a dude making a submarine and taking it for a ride. It's just a beautiful song, really cool. There's great things on here. Something like Olivia. That's a great song. Whiskey, Whiskey, Whiskey. This is a really super enjoyable album. If you want to test the waters in John Mayer, this is also a fantastic place to start. Not to mention this record was mastered by Bob Ludwig. Yes, that RL Bob Ludwig at his studio in Portland. Maybe one of the later ones that he's done. Fantastic sounding record too. Dom Was, of course, the producer, was he's the Blue Note guy, that runs Blue Note now. And two more here. I picked this up recently at my local, Inclusion Records. Toots and the Maytals, Funky Kingston. Such an awesome record this is. This is, Toots is a great, if you're like me, I like reggae a lot, but I'm not like a diehard reggae. I don't pretend to know a ton about reggae. I know what I like in reggae. I know what I don't like. Toots is awesome, and I think he's a great sort of converse thing to Bob Marley in that kind of like uber popular reggae mode. I really like Toots. I mean, here you have so many songs on here that are hits. Funky Kingston, you have him doing a cover of Let Me Get My Glasses So I Can Read the Back. I really enjoyed his cover that he did on here. Of course, Pressure Drops on here. Country Road, his version of Country Road was the one I was thinking of. He does a version of Country Road on here. You probably already know it. I hadn't heard it in so long, so I wasn't thinking about it when it came on. I was super stoked. So he does Country Road, the John Denver song, super famous, and it's fantastic. This whole record sounds really good too. Definitely recommend looking into this record. It's great. Really, really enjoyable listen. So again, keeping the vibes up with some reggae. And then I hadn't listened to this in like a month or a few weeks. I talked about this already. Roberta Flack, Killing Me Softly. This is the Atlantic 75 pressing. I named this one my number one Atlantic 75 for sound quality. The music on here is just amazing. This is a fantastic record. Roberta Flack's amazing. This record sounds ridiculously good. Ridiculously good. If you're looking to get into the Atlantic 75s, or if you enjoy the Atlantic 75s and you don't have this one yet, move this one to the top of your list, please. It's so good. It is so good. I can't sing the praises of this record enough. It's cut by Kevin Gray. The music on it is fantastic. The sound stage on this record is nothing short of breathtaking. Cannot recommend this enough. So yeah, there you go. There's my Sunday morning for you. I hope I gave you some ideas for setting a Sunday vibe. Even if you don't have these particular records, maybe you can search out these artists that you have, or maybe pick some up, create your own Sunday vibe playlist. Let me know what you like to listen to on a Sunday. And I will hit you back with another video very soon. And I appreciate you all very much. While you're here, please give a like and subscribe. All right. See you next time. Peace.